Apple is already trading above my previous day 15 bucks this morning. If price holds above 310.18, buyers may already be in control to start the week. Let's build the plan before the bell. What's good, YGO family? It's TJ, and welcome back to the pre market breakdown where we get locked in before the bell. So we already know the plan before most people even open their charts. Today we're looking at Apple on the 15-minute chart, and price has already made a move to kick off the week. It's trading above the box right now, so my job isn't to wait for a break anymore. It's to wait for confirmation that this move is real. And the reason I say that, you see the what I'm seeing is Apple closed Friday at 309.35 and has carried the strength into pre-market this morning. Let me switch it over to extended time frame so you can see um, on this 15-minute chart. And right now it's sitting at 310.80. The top of the box is 310.18. The bottom of the box, you see that right here, and the bottom is 309.16. That means uh, that means price is already through the top of the box. This isn't a test anymore. It's already broken through. When price is already through the level like this, my job is to wait for the retest. So basically, when market opens, if it's still pushing up, what I'm waiting for is the pullback. I don't get FOMO and just try to catch the move going up. I want to make sure that it's tried and true. So I'm looking for the retest either back to the 8 EMA, which is my white, or the purple, which is 21. Ultimately, though, if it can retest my box of my 15 and then um, close above it with a 2 minute candle because I normally go down to the 2 minute. And so if I get a test and retest um, with a closed 2 minute candle with volume, then that would be my entry to the upside. Um, and so for the ones that are new, how I get my 15 bucks, I go to regular time frame on the 15. I do the high and low of the last 15-minute bar, which is the 3:45 to 4 o'clock. That's like the prior session closing battle zone for the market. So this is what I use for to watch and see how market reacts to that space, to that particular level, to let me know what we are, what direction the Apple wants to go in. So it's real simple. I try not to complicate anything. If this is seeming like you don't understand, just like I said, let me know down in the comments and we can break it down even more. But um, I'm hoping that this makes sense to you. So the key levels today I have, and how I got in my box as we spoke before, 310.18. The which for the high, and the low is 309.16. Uh, so also on my chart you'll see these, which it says PDH, which is previous day high, and PDL is previous day low. Which is the previous day high is 312.38. Previous day low is 307.01. I just try to keep my chart where I can do it at a glance, kind of have numbers at a glance. So that's why I have that there. I don't plot the ATR, take profit levels no more, but I still do the math for them, so I have it in my head. But for my audience who want to look at it, who want those numbers, and today the ATR from doing the math over the last 14 days, we're looking at around $6.39 that Apple is liking to move, like to move. So the full liquidity, which is the PDH high, is what I'm looking at. Is around 312.38. Um, so where it's not, it's like the full from Friday session. That's a liquidity, not a target. But it could come back and retest it. So that's why they're there. But for the call, I'm all over the place. Sorry, it's a Monday. uh, for my call targets. I'm looking at take profit one is around 311.79. So it'd be about that would be the first take profit 311.79 somewhere around there. Right there you go. So that's where it would be take profit one if you want it. Of course, these lines would be green. Take profit two would be 313.30. Around that place, it'd probably be just easy for me to do this for you. And third take profit would be 315.74. 313. I mean 315.74. So that's what I have for. Oh, yeah, that's what I have for the upside. Downside, if it break and retest the 309.16 and we looking for puts, we can see that it can. So the previous day low, that's a level two. So you'll want to add that to the that place where it could come back down. But the first take profit for the going down is actually the previous day low. So that's one. The second take profit um, for me would be 305. 305.40, I believe I got it as. Yeah, 305.40. Let's change this back to red. For take profit two. So uh, remember this 307.01 is take profit one, 305.40 is take profit two, and 302.96 is what I have for take profit three. So those are the levels of for the bullish plan. If it breaks, if it retests here, it's already broken. So if it retests the 310.18, or like I said, the 8 EMA, which is my white line, or the purple line, like it's doing, but let's do a market open. So I will want to see it. So it won't be so confusing. Let me just keep it on a regular. So the market open, I'm looking forward to retest here at my PD 15. And like I said, that's going to be on a 2 minute that I'm looking for. I drop it down 2 minute for the early entry. 2 minute or 5 minute works. So if it breaks and retests, I mean, it's already broken. So if it retests and hold and close above with volume, I'm looking at 311.79 for my first take profit. And I will be very cautious around 312.38 because that's the previous day high, which is going to be a strong level. As you can see how it reacted on Friday. From that level, it just dropped the mark. So this would be a cautious tail. And if it breaks and holds above 312.38, we're looking to go 313.30. And if we give us the um, full push 315.74, and you can see that's definitely a strong zone. However, for the bearish, I'm looking at if it breaks out retest here 307.01 for my take profit one, 305.40 for take profit two, and 302.96 for take profit three. But I normally do for myself for managing my risk. I do like a 1 to 3, a 1 to 3 where I risk for every $100 I risk. I'm looking to make $200 to $300. So I use this level here. So if I was to get in here, I'll put that in there. I have a template. I already have a store for so that 1 to 3. So that already puts my where my take profit of my stop loss is and where my take profit. That's where I would get out. So I use this tool here, the long position tool under forecasting, or the short position if I'm looking at to get in for a put. Um, so 1 to 3 put. So it works in both directions. So if I was to get in here, that's kind of what I'm looking at. But I put those levels on there because those are some good pivot points or good places for if you if you're managing your risk for targets, you can look at, and it's using the Fibonacci type percentage, where it's 38.2% to 61.8 percentage, and the 100 percentage off the ATR, which we spoke about, was like $6.39 for the day. So, and I know I get this is a lot, but I just want to make sure that you have a clear plan of how it moves today. So the plan today is simple. Apple is already above the box. I want to see if it holds at 318, 310, 18 to retest before I trust the move. Below 309.16 changes the story completely. That changes us to puts. Quick reminder and disclaimer: this is educational content only, not financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. Options trading carries substantial risk, and you're responsible for your own research. And so, basically, what I'm saying: do your due diligence. Nothing here is a signal to buy or sell anything. But if this has helped, please let me know down in the comments. We're just trying to put out content that'll help somebody, who don't have a plan to look into this one and see how the plan has helped you. Um, so share it with a trader who needs a real plan before the bell. This is You Got Options, where we study the levels, wait for agreement, trade with discipline. Y'all have a great trading Monday, and as always, God bless.